Okay. Some of you might know that I'm not the biggest fan of all of these Disney remakes. Bob Iger, current CEO of Disney, has himself said that it's a very safe investment. It capitalizes on your nostalgia, and it is a very surefire way for Disney to make some money. But as a die-hard Disney fan, I can't help but get sucked in myself. The Jungle Book remake was okay. I saw the tail end of the Cinderella remake, so I can't really say much about that. And if you saw my review of The Lion King, you know that I am praying that this remake is good. Seeing as how they have a lot of the original cast, I don't really see it being a problem, but we're just gonna have to cross our fingers and hope. And having recently just seen the Aladdin special look clip that was recently released, I can only say the same thing. It's kind of like when you're on a plane and you hear an announcement that says, "This is your captain speaking." All you can hope for is that it's good news. When I finished watching this 70-second clip, I just kind of felt underwhelmed, or at least a little bit confused. Like, that wasn't really Aladdin. That didn't really feel like Aladdin. And I know that it's a live action remake, and I'm not even necessarily saying that the original spirit wasn't there, or the original fun and jovial attitude of the cartoon. I guess I'm more saying that it doesn't even feel like a Disney film. Or maybe that it doesn't even feel like a film. It just felt kind of like something's missing. And probably what's missing is some good CGI. Disney has no excuse at all, for bad CGI. They have all the money in the world. They own 40% of the entertainment business. There's no excuse for bad CGI. And Aladdin and, we'll get to the genie, but Aladdin and Jafar just looked like they were standing in front of a green screen. I mean, there's no other way to phrase it. And Jafar neither looks nor sounds intimidating. He just kind of looks like a regular dude. And again, that's one of the advantages that animation has, that you can really exaggerate those sort of evil aspects of a person, or any kind of characteristic really that you want to exaggerate. You don't have that advantage in live action, but at the same time, you still got to be scary. I really want Will Smith to do a great job. I was happy when I heard that he was cast as the genie. A bit confused. Okay, he wasn't exactly going to be my first choice, but he's got the personality, he's got the charisma, and I actually read an interview from him about trying to live up to Robin Williams', one could argue, career-defining role. And I was happy to discover that Will Smith said, "I'm not trying to top this. I'm not even trying to pay homage to it, even though, of course, he by default is. I'm trying to do my own thing." Which, I respect him for that. And at first, I thought that he was just going to be in, like, genie-esque clothes. I didn't think they were going to make him blue, which I thought was a kind of daring artistic choice, but one that I approved of. Well, it turns out they're not doing that. They're making him blue. And it just looks weird. Like, his face is all smushed in and stuff, and, like, it just looks pretty bad. Visuals, of course, are not the only thing that makes a movie. Acting, story. I mean, I don't need to explain this, but yeah, like I said, one can only hope. This didn't leave the best impression, but like I said, I'm not even really a fan of these remakes in general, but as a Disney fan, I can't help but at least, cheer them on. So here's hoping that Aladdin is good. So what were your thoughts after seeing this 70-second clip? Let me know down in the comments below. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next cinematic adventure.